Hey, good morning, Paul. I hope you're had a few coffees already this morning, up and early, so early.
I'm working on number two.
Okay. So just no bathroom breaks during my interview, okay?
If I have to go, I'll just go here.
Okay, perfect.
I won't leave the chair.
How are you doing?
Good.
Everything great?
Everything's great. Yeah. How are you?
I'm very, very good. We miss you here in Toronto. When are we going to see you back?
Well, hopefully soon. I love Toronto, and I've been going to Toronto my whole life, and it's been about a year now. So it's too long.
Yeah, it is too long. Didn't you tell me you had your bar mitzvah here?
I did.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
you. We're good
I'm in the technical sense, I suppose, I became a man in Toronto.
Well, look what we have. That's an honor. We love that, Paul. We really do love you here, and you're a huge Rush fan, so you've got that on you as well.
I love Rush. I love them.
Yeah.
Great guys too.
They are fantastic guys, and as you are. And I want to first of all congratulate you on Our Idiot Brother, because boy, was that hilarious. I had such a good time watching this movie, and I think you just had. It looked to me that you had way too much fun making it.
Yeah, I did. I mean, it was a blast to make. Anytime that you can, in my book, walk around with short shorts and Crocs and tank tops and a beard that is so big that you could just see it when you look down. It was great. It was, and it was also, I loved the material. I loved the director. I loved the cast. It was a great way to spend a summer.
Yeah, I can imagine. And you actually did grow out your hair and that beard for this role.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty. Had its own smell. Do you know that if you grow a beard to a certain length, it just develops its own smell?
But that's what shampoo is for.
I know, yeah, and that's fine, and it usually works well for the first couple hours of the day. But then when you're out and about, going about your business, the natural facial oils soak in. It's not a bad smell. It's not good or bad. It's like a beard smell.
Got it. And so what did your wife and kids have to say about this?
They seemed indifferent. Honestly, when I shaved, when the movie finished and I shaved, I have a daughter that she's new. She wasn't even one when we were making the movie. But when I shaved, she burst into tears.
Oh, but now she's good because she sees you clean shaven and
now
the world is good again.
She's used to it now.
Yes. Now, dare I ask, did you base him on anyone, or did you relate to him in any way?
Well, I related to the character, and I wasn't necessarily based on any one person. But I have met people in my life who are open and kind and gentle, and they see the best in people, and those are incredible attributes. And the director of the movie, I think, is a little bit like this character. He's just very sweet and feels bad, actually, if he has to give any kind of direction, because I think in his mind that seems as if he isn't appreciating what the actors are doing.
Right. Well, it's good to have that kind of freedom.
Yeah, it's true. It's really, it is. But then, because I know him very well, he's a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
And has been for a long time. So when he really likes something, it's very apparent. When he doesn't like something and says, that was great, it's apparent to me too. I can read through the lines, or read through the lies.
Read through the lies.
Yeah.
Now, do you think living your life like Ned is the way to go?
Well, I think they'd be less stressed out, because the character is not that stressed.
Yeah.
Although not everything rolls off of the guy's back, because not everything rolls off of anybody's back. But I think that in smaller doses, it's probably a good thing to be like this guy. Just in that people would be happier.
Yeah, this might be a good way to go. I think people can learn from this film, don't you?
Well, as cornball as that is, and it's a very, it's funny, they've marketed the film as a big, broad comedy, which it really isn't.
Yeah.
It has its own dramatic moments, and it's much more of a kind of a walks that line. I think it's definitely a comedy, but I think that it is pretty feel good, and I think that, you know, what I've heard from people who have seen it is that they do kind of come away thinking, oh man, that would be a nice, and nice to live in that world for a while and be more like that guy.
Yeah, why not? For sure, I think so too.
Minus the Crocs.
Yeah, absolutely. When did you know you were funny, Paul?
Well, I don't know when I knew, but I was aware that I could get attention and approval from people early on. I'd say when I was 2.5, my sister was born, and I think not that long after that, did little dances, and people, my parents would laugh and say, "Oh, you're funny." And it was a great way to get attention away from her. So I think that probably that was the genesis of that, and trying to make people laugh to seek approval.
Well, you've been doing an amazing job at it when you look at the career that you've had and the amazing films that you've given us. And, of course, I Love You, Man stands out for me as one. I know it's such a hilarious movie. But you have so many things coming up, and I do want to ask you a little quickly about Wanderlust, because it's reuniting you with Jennifer Aniston, who, of course, you knew from Friends.
That's
and,
right.
and Object of My Affection. What was it like working on that film and being back with her?
Oh, great. Well, she's great, and I've known her for, like you say, a long time. And that was another one of those things where the director is one of my best friends, and much like the director of this, but we did role models together in a movie called Wet Hot American Summer, and so it was just one of those experiences that you take a step back and think, my God, I'm getting to work with a lot of people that I like and admire, and it was really. Such boring answers, but it was great. I mean, I thought the material was really funny, and we shot it in Georgia in the fall, so it was just beautiful with lakes. And we were in Atlanta for a few weeks, and then we were in a town called Clarksville, which was really scenic and beautiful, and actually not far from where they shot Deliverance, which was kind of scary if you really think about it.
Yes, it is. Well, we look forward to that. I do want to congratulate you on this one. You always do such a great job. You're one of my favorite actors. And we really do need to have you come back to Toronto, so I hope we'll see you here again.
I hope so, too. Thank you very much.
You're so welcome. Have a great day, Paul, and thanks for getting up so early for this.
Not at all. Thanks a lot.
Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Bye.